So guys, Rebel Life Shooter. Just gonna do a quick tabletop comparison between two of my budget shotguns. The top one is a Tristar Arms Cobra compact 12 gauge. The one on the bottom is a Stevens Model 320 12 gauge. So we are gonna compare them and see which one I like the best and which one the things I like about each part of the gun and things I don't like compared to one another. So you got the Tristar at the top, Stevens at the bottom. I'm not fond of the Stevens foregrip. The Tristar's foregrip is much better to hold on to. The stippling is much, it's more for your hand to grip onto. It's like if this was to get wet, it won't slip, and it's not slick like right here on the Stevens. There's nothing there, and these are not the best to hold on to. The weight on these guns actually is not much different than you might think. The Tristar comes in at a weight of 6 pounds, 12 ounces, and then the Stevens comes in at a weight of 6 pounds, 14 ounces, maybe slightly a few grams heavier because of this, more than likely. Maybe some other internals, but nothing major. So the weight is not really a big difference. They weigh both 6 pounds, just one is 2 ounces heavier than the other, which is this one. This is heavier by a couple of ounces. Stevens definitely has a better finish, more of a higher class finish in my opinion. Both hold 5 rounds, 5+1. The Stevens here has a bead sight, and the Cobra doesn't. Just has a black sight post milled in from into the barrel. The chambers, I like how they constructed the chamber on the Cobra on the Tristar versus the way this one is. This one looks like in the long run it's gonna cycle much smoother and more reliably for some reason than this one. Time will tell. We haven't got a chance to run them that much yet. We'll see due time. And also the chamber port, the chamber window is much bigger on the Tristar. I like that. The reason why I like the window on this one is because it gives it more room for the shots to eject and less. If it's smaller like this one, anything it can get jammed up much quicker than on this one. Both of them, none of them have any sights in the back. They're both just smooth. What I do like about the Cobra, they give you like some kind of a notch there where you can put some kind of a weaver rail or something if you wanted to. You don't get that on the Stevens. Stevens obviously has a pistol grip stock. Cobra has more of a traditional stock. And also the Stevens has an 18-inch barrel, 18 and a half inch. The Stevens barrels are about slightly longer than the Tristars. And the trigger, I would have to say I like the trigger on the Tristar better than on the Stevens. The safeties are in different places. The safety is much more accessible. The way your hand, you get it's better for your motor skills, man, on the Stevens 320. And then right back here is where the, really doesn't matter, but I like the positioning of it more pistol-like. I guess because of the grip on the Stevens. But I still like how both of them feel in my hand. They both feel great. Sorry about that. They both feel great, but just one just has a different stock than the other. It's all about your preference. The Stevens is slightly more expensive by maybe 10 to 20 bucks, depending on what configuration you get. I've seen some Stevens 320s that look like these that just have this kind of stock. I've seen some that have more features than this one. This one is like the mid grade. You got the pistol grip stock and you don't get nothing else. Then you have the other ones that's a step up from these, and they'll have a high vis fiber optic sight at the top. Then you'll get some with the ghost ring and a nice tactical rail right here. Some with the heat shield. Same with the Cobra. So the Cobra is running about 220 to maybe 250. And then the Stevens will run you maybe like 230 to 260. Sometimes maybe even 270. Depends. But if I had to pick one, I would definitely pick the Tristar over the Stevens. For the, as far as the reliability, I think the Tristar is probably gonna hold up a little bit better, but we'll see. We'll see. In the future, man, I plan on maybe doing like a shotgun, a shootout or something like that to try to, see which ones handle better than the other, So stay tuned to that, man. Just wanted to give you guys a quick comparison between these two budget shotguns, the Tristar Cobra compact 12 gauge and the Stevens 320 12 gauge shotgun. This has been Rebel Life Shooter. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all later.